Okay, so growing season is officially over, but one local nonprofit aims to continue its green initiative through the winter months.
This is fascinating.
Yes.
Meteorologist Stacey Ann Gooden is joining us now. She has a closer look at how it's turning coffee grounds into compost.
Yes, and there's a science behind it. And wait till you get a load of
Got
this.
a lot of coffee grounds.
A lot of coffee grounds. Hey, you're drinking coffee right now, I see. All right, I'm sure it's pumpkin spice. All right, so when you think of compost, coffee grounds don't necessarily come to mind, but turns out it's an effective way to keep trees healthy and also keeps away those pesky rodents. I stopped by 7 Grams Cafe in Lower Manhattan to learn all about how it's done.
For many, there's nothing like a freshly brewed cup of coffee to start the day. Whether piping hot or served ice cold, that cup of joe just may be the way to add some extra pep in your step.
Everything you get here is freshly made and freshly brewed by us.
Alexander Encarnaciao is the operations manager at 7 Grams Cafe in Hudson Square. Established in 2014, this location is one of 3 in Manhattan. Its name is an ode to the true Italian standard, where the perfect espresso shot is made out of exactly 7 grams of ground premium coffee. Now they're serving up a different kind of brew with the leftover coffee grounds.
We average 50 pounds a week.
Instead of throwing it out, they've decided to team up with the Hudson Square Business Improvement District to turn the nitrogen-rich waste into nutrient-rich compost to care for the BID's more than 500 trees.
They were thrilled because it's 1 or 2 less bags a day that they have to worry about being outside of their storefront. Obviously, trash bags piled high doesn't look great.
For over a decade, the BID has overseen the transformation of Manhattan's former printing district into a thriving creative hub. When it comes to executing projects, being environmentally conscious is top priority.
What we focus on is just providing the tree with rich, nutrient-filled soil. You see some tree pits throughout the neighborhood that aren't looking so great, that are dry, and you can see the roots popping up.
And giving those roots a boost of nutrients each week is simple.
So first we need the coffee grounds.
Okay, so we got the coffee grinds over here.
Yes.
Careful. So what do I do? Do I just scoop it out?
Yeah, scoop some out.
It smells so good.
And sprinkle.
Does it matter how close we are to the tree trunk itself?
You don't want to put it right on top of the tree trunk, but throughout so that all the roots can receive the nutrients.
Wow, it's that easy.
That's simple.
Now their goal is to encourage others to join their mission.
I have a group of students who maintain the courtyard. It's a native garden, and so we try to not use any pesticides or chemicals to encourage pollinators and birds. Using the compost has helped us to kind of deal with the rat issue without having to put poison in.
Naima Freitas is a biology teacher at Citius School. The high school has joined the BID's greening efforts and has made this project a part of its curriculum, where high school students learn about the science behind how coffee grounds help trees thrive.
Basically, when you're putting organic material back into the soil, it's replenishing the nutrients. pH is important because nutrients can be in the soil, but if the pH isn't at the right level, the pH can actually prevent the nutrients from dissolving into the water.
With 7 being neutral, plants need a slightly acidic level of about 6.5. The coffee grounds and mulch mixture bring the pH to the right level that can help to strengthen roots while protecting our environment.
As we are dealing with climate change and all sorts of other environmental problems, understanding like a circular economy where everything is reused again and that has value, I think is really important.
However small or big way we can impact others, we put our foot forward to make an impact and make a difference.
According to a study by Journal of Cleaner Production, as much as 60 million tons of coffee grounds are thrown out each year. And when they end up in landfills, it releases methane, and that potent greenhouse gas can have a negative impact on our environment. The Hudson Square BID says it plans to continue its green initiative through the winter and will follow up in the spring with further results. Of course, we'll keep an eye on things. We'll send it back over to you guys.
That is